All right, welcome to this webinar. This webinar is going to be about the must-haves in your business. So I'm going to show you three top free tools to use in your business. The reason I really selected three tools, I want to keep them together so you could, see three tools you could actually use in sync to increase the activity that you're seeing in your business. So what these tools really allow you to do is to really streamline the process you have that you're marketing online. And when I show you these tools, you're going to have an ability to use them to really, increase increase your marketing and put it on a different level. Because typically what people do when they're marketing their business is they're going out there, they're posting their links. And the thing is, you want to be a little different and a little creative in how you're marketing. And these tools are going to help you to kind of step up your marketing and get some good results with it. So that's what I'm going to show you in this webinar, a couple of free tools to use in your business right now to kind of increase the activity you're having and to kind of gauge what's happening with your advertising. So let me dive right into this webinar today, and because I really have some awesome things to show you guys. So I'm going to just dive in, and we're just going to talk about the tools so I can give you the full effect of everything that these tools have to offer. So we'll open Google here, and I'm going to take you to different places here. So the first tool I want to feature is a tool called LightShot. Now, what LightShot is, and let me get to that. What LightShot is actually a print screen tool. So there's different tools out there that allows you to take screenshots of your screen, so to capture an image that you're seeing. And I just did a Google search for it in Google here, and you can see that it comes up with this. So it's a screenshot software that allows you to capture your screen. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to capture the screen right here. It would allow you to capture the screen and then send it to someone. Now, here's why this tool is so powerful and why you want to use it in your marketing. So if you're doing anything online, you realize that things are very visual online, right? When someone sees a picture, they could pretty much figure out exactly what things are. Versus if you had to write something to a person, you'd have to say a lot of words in order to, in a sense, convey your message. But imagine if you had a screenshot that allows you to say, step 1, step 2, step 3, and show someone what they should be doing. Or imagine if someone had a problem, right? And you're saying, well, you're telling me that you're having a problem, but, can you show it to me so I could probably see exactly what it is? You're able to take a picture of that. So let's say the admin, right? You're emailing an admin and you have a problem with the screen you're seeing. You can't log in, or something's goofy is happening whenever you go to your back office. You could tell the admin, you know what, I'm having this problem. You're able to screenshot the problem exactly as it happened. So let's say it gives you a pop-up message that say, warning, warning, can't go any further. You could actually take a screenshot of that and send it to the admin. So I'm going to click on this and actually take you to LightShot and show you some of the cool things you could do with it. So I'm going to actually, after the webinar, leave some links below so you can actually get to these points very easily and just go ahead and get these free tools so you can start using them right away. LightShot is something you download on your computer. So when you download it on your computer, it's going to put this little feather on your computer. So I have my little feather right here. So you can see, it's one of those tools I use all the time. So I have this LightShot on my computer. You download it, you install it, and then you have this little feather. And whenever you're ready to use it, you just click on the feather to engage it and start using it. So let me show you some of the techniques you use with it. So for LightShot, let's get you, I'm just going to write some text here so you can see some of the uses for LightShot. With LightShot, you're able to take screenshots. So the thing is, you could take screenshots of what you're seeing. That's a great thing. But the uses for it is you could send these screenshots in an email form to anyone. In email. So you could send it in an email. You could send them as a link And I'm going to show you that as a link. And you could send them in, say, an autoresponder. And I'm going to show you what that really does for you. So those are some of the 3 top reasons I use it. I use screenshots in email messages I send to people. So right off the bat, I could create them and send to people. I send them as a link so people could just click on them and actually open them in a different window. And I send them through my autoresponder so people on my email list could actually see screenshots of things that I'm doing. So 3 top reasons there. The reason you'd want to do this is you could send messages, right? If you're having a problem. So if, say, for instance, you're having a problem with someone, you could send someone a message so they could see it. You could also send proof of things. So let's say you wanted to send an income proof to, say, your list to show them what your activity is. You could just make a screenshot of it as well. And the next thing is you could send a link. So let's say you're not able to send a picture in an email format or anything. You could send a link to anyone so they could view what you're seeing or view validation of something. So we can send links so others can view it. All right. So let's say, for instance, let's go to Google and let's find some really great picture of a car. Let's see, fancy car. You see some great cars here. So let's say just pick one. So if you found an image that you like, right, and you want to use it in your marketing, and of course you have to use images that are free, copyright free. But let's say you found some picture online that you like. You want to use it in your marketing. You're on some site that, you know, allows you to post images in your marketing. You could use LightShot to capture that picture and actually post it on whatever site you want. And actually, let's try this again to see if I get cars. See if I get it actually loaded here. All right, so here are images of cars. So let's say this car is really cute. It's a good-looking car. Actually, I like that car right there. And let's say you want a picture of this car. You want to send it in an email to someone. Let's say in your marketing, you kind of want to make a jazz statement about this. With LightShot, all you're going to do is actually click on this little feather to engage it. So I'm going to click on my feather here to engage it. Let's see here. So I click on my feather to engage it. And you're going to notice that the screen kind of darkens. When it darkens, all I do is make a box around it. And you can see that this area is highlighted. So these are all the things I could do. I could either print the screen, upload it to print screen. So let me show you what that does. When I click on the button, it actually creates a link for it. So when I get the link, I'm just able to copy it very simply. And then I could send this an email. I could write someone an email and say, go to this link. And I'm just going to paste it in there. And when they go to that link, what's going to happen is going to bring up that picture that we just captured. You see how amazing that is? Now you're going, what's the big deal? You copy the picture and people get a link. But that's the beauty of using it in advertising. Imagine if you're able to write an email to someone, right, about, say, the awesome business you have. You're making progress in your business. And right off the cuff, you go in your back office and take a screenshot of the income you're making or the leads you're getting into your business or some other activity in your business, and instantaneously writing that email, you could send that person, you know, information that kind of gives them proof and validation so they could take action on it. You don't have to go, you know, searching in your back office going, oh my goodness, I wish I could send this person this thing so they could really see it. Now you could just go to your back office, wherever your back office is, whatever business you're in, make a screenshot just the way I did it just now by clicking on the little feather, making a highlight, and send it in and hitting this button that says print upload and getting a link, writing an email, and now that's in there. So very powerful stuff here. Actually, you know what? Let me go to my email. Actually, you know what? We won't do that because that might take some time. Actually, I'm on the screen, so it won't let me do anything else. So that's one thing you could do with LightShot. The other thing you could do is actually share it on social networks. So this allows you to, so if you're advertising on Facebook, you could share it on social networks. You could search for, and actually search for similar image on Google. The other thing you could do is actually print it. So if you liked it, you could just copy the area you want printed. I don't use that function as much because it's not an online feature. Because printing is just something for you to keep. This way, you know, if you want to print something out, if you're making something on a flyer, let's say, for instance, then this allows you to probably capture that picture and put it on a flyer. The other thing is you can copy it. So you can literally copy this, just the area that you have, and paste it in the email. Actually, you know what? Let's go open my email here. I'm going to go compose a message so you can see how this feature works. So let's say the first thing I did was, you know, I copied the link. So there I could post a link and into an email that I'm, say, writing someone that I want to look at my business. So I could say, hey, Tom, look at how my business jumped in one day. So let's say you wanted to show them how many people you had join your business in one day. You could just copy that link, put it in an email, and that's all that is. And of course, you want to hyperlink it by going down here. So if you're not familiar with using Google too much, you could actually hyperlink it. Actually, let's do that. You could hyperlink it. So, hey, Tom, look how many people joined my downline in the last 24 hours. Exclamation point, you put that screenshot that you made there. And so this is a screenshot of your back office, right? How many people joined? And you hyperlink it, and this way when they click on it, guess what? They go to that image that you have. So that's one thing you could do with LightShot. The next thing you could do, and you just write an email, right? So see how easy that was to copy that? You could actually say this is your back office here, you got information back there. You could do the same thing. So you highlight the area you want. You could actually go edit this thing. So if you wanted to point to, let's say, the date or how many joiners you have, you could use these arrows right here. So you click on the arrow right here and engage the arrow. And you notice it's a little point right here. Now, if you wanted to make it bigger, you could make it big like this by scrolling on your mouse. So you're just going back and forth on your mouse to make it bigger. And the thing is, when you make it bigger, you know, when you start out, it could be that small. But if you make the circle bigger, you can see the arrow could be much bigger like this, and you could point to something. So that's one thing I'm sure you've seen where other marketers have used to point to their income online or point to the, you know, how many joiners and subscribers they get into their business. You could do the same thing and look like a really big top-time marketer, just like they're looking. So this tool allows you to look like a really professional marketer. The next thing you could do is you could actually type text. So the text is a T right here. So when you engage the text, what's going to happen is LightShot is going to give you a little box. You see this box right here that has perforations around it? It allows you to type in there. So I could type, you know what, check out the joiners I got in 24 hours. An exclamation point. So see how this is now beginning to grab someone's attention more so than you writing an email saying, hey, I got, you know, 50 joiners to my business in the last 24 hours. This actually captures someone's, you know, capture them, stops them in their track to really pay attention to what you're showing them. And you notice how these colors are red. So you could actually change the color by going to this color wheel here. Say pick a different color that you want. And now it turns blue. So you can pick any color that you want, or even make it a custom color. Let me try this color right here. And we're going to go back and just pick a color. It doesn't matter. The point is just to show you how this thing works. So it says, check out the joiners I got in 24 hours. Now, you can make it big or small by just scrolling on your mouse. You notice how the writing got smaller, or if you scroll forward, it got bigger. So you could adjust the font by doing that on your computer, well, on the mouse that you have. And then you could move this thing wherever you want it, right? You can move this thing wherever you want it, put it where you want it, get the arrows wherever you want it. So that's one thing. Now, once it's set, it's done. So it's right there. The next thing, I'm actually going to go change the color back to red because it seems to be easier readable. The next thing is you could actually write on things. So let's say you wanted to circle something. Let's say you got the number here, whatever it is after you screenshot your back office, you have these joiners. You could actually circle the area that you want them to pay attention to, so the arrow actually points to it. So if you want to point to a special point, you would circle it, or underline it, or do anything. And then of course you could undo what you did. So that's the beauty of what this tool is. That if you're really getting into your marketing training, right? You're learning and being a sponge in terms of how marketing happens online. This is one of the secret techniques that and it's really not a secret technique. It's a technique that's just standardly used across the industry, that if you're not using this, you're missing a lot of activities that you could be having in your business, or a lot of engagement you could be having with your leads. Because when you're doing stuff like this, your leads, or the people who are going to be seeing your business, seeing your marketing, is really going to know that, this person is top notch. They're not a Mickey Mouse kind of operation. They know what they're doing in terms of marketing. So you want to learn some of these, skills in order to have engagement with your marketing audience, because they're looking for people who have something, some value to teach them, so they can learn too of how to become a good marketer online. So you want to soak up some of this stuff to really become proficient yourself. I mean, use it to attract, right? To attract business to whatever you're doing. And also to get people to really see you as being a leader in the industry here, that they know that you know stuff that you could teach them how to have success in the business. So LightShot really allows you a lot of functionality here in terms of what you're able to do to communicate with your leads, with the audience, to engage them in your marketing, to get you to stand out when you're marketing, and also to brand yourself. Because imagine if you got a picture, right, of yourself, and with that picture, you're able to take a screenshot of it and actually literally put it in your email. So you know what? Let's go finish this up. So what I could do with this after I make this picture is I could copy it. So you can notice I can copy it right there. Then I could go back to my email that I'm composing and literally paste it in there. So I can literally come here and paste it in there. So if this was a screenshot of your back office, imagine how powerful it would be to be able to send someone this information right there, that you're having activity in your business. I mean, doesn't that look more powerful than maybe writing out all the words that you wanted to tell someone? It's just a good-looking email now. So this is how you could increase your marketing. So let's say you have a person you want to introduce to your business, a Best Easy Work business or something like that. So what you could do is take a screenshot, say, of your back office where you have no prospects at all, right? And this is how I teach people how to start this business. Let's say you're just starting Best Easy Work. You have no activity. You're starting off from scratch like everyone else. And you're going, how can I build this business? I don't have any joiners in my business, and there's other people around me who are promoting Best Easy Work. It seems like they're having lots of activity. They're just having lots of success with it. How can I jump into this space and, start getting some action to my business? And this is the way it starts. And that's what I show people in my training tutorial. So if you're not in my training tutorial, or you haven't joined Best Easy Work, or you have another business, you're looking for some tips, this is a great way to learn how to do this stuff. I post this kind of stuff, these teachings, in my training tutorial, so you could actually learn these techniques of how to do this. So getting back to what this does. So when you're a new person, right, in Best Easy Work, whatever business you are, the thing is you want to be able to show people that you're having progress. Because that's the name of the game. You're having progress. Because if you're standing still, you're not going to get any activity happening in any business. So you got to be making progress towards getting people to join you, getting towards making that money. So the way you do that is you start off from scratch, because everyone has to, right? And when you start from scratch, you use tools like this to capture your activity in your business and show the folks who you're, looking to attract or looking to recruit into your business that you started out with zero and now you're having activities and results in your business. And that's how you capture it, by, sending them information that shows your progress, that you start out from zero. The next couple of days you have, how many leads. The next couple of days, how many joiners did you have to your business? The next couple of days, how many income did you make, right? So that's the progression of what you want to show people. And when you show people this, it's more visual. They could actually see literally before their eyes this unfolding. And that's when they start getting more curious and then more apt to, check out the information that you sent them. And then ultimately it leads them into a position to say, you know what, I want to join with this person because this person apparently, they've watched you go from zero to having the results you're having in your business. So that's the powerful tip I want to share with you in regards to LightShot. That it's an awesome tool that allows you to really captivate someone. And if you have, if you have any creativity kind of, you're that person who's very creative, you're really gonna love LightShot because it allows you to do this kind of stuff, jazz things up. Now it's pretty simple. So I don't want to give you the impression that, LightShot is something very hard, complicated. All it allows you to do is take a screenshot, put some arrows on it, circle some things, put some words on it. But if you have the imagination to probably find, very cool graphics, or you have the imagination of putting really cool words on the graphics, you could really let your marketing stand out. Now, it could be as simple for those who are not as creative, like I've used it, to just take screenshots of your back office and send it out to people. And you send it out to people in maybe through an autoresponder kind of fashion, where your message is automatically being sent to people who join your list. Or you could send them through emails if you're having a conversation with someone who's interested in your business or someone you want to show your business. So you could, someone you're looking to introduce this to, say, hey, you know what, I just started this thing. I'm looking to do something with it, and in a couple of days, I'm going to show you what happened. And then in a couple of days, with some of the techniques I show you how to market this stuff, you could have people literally, in Best Easy Work, I have proven that you could literally have people joining you within 24 hours in Best Easy Work by following some of these techniques that I show you. So that was the introduction to LightShot. All you got to do if you want this, I'll definitely put the link below, is you're going to go to a page that looks like this. It has lots of tutorials on here, how to download it, how to use it. But pretty much as you've seen, simple tool, you download it. To make a screenshot, you just click on the feather. It darkens the area. You just highlight the area. It then comes up with these menus that allows you to do different things with it. You can either, save it. You could save it to your desktops for future use, so you could use it in different applications. Or you could, copy it and use it in different applications to, let's say, an email. Or you could use this upload the print screen function that allows you to get a link, so you could just give to someone and they could copy it and they'll get directly to the information that you copied. And then these side menu bars just allow you to edit the text or just add stuff to the text, like, and put some engagement points on it. So you could put arrows, you could put, bars, you could write things on it. You could write things actually in words. So if you wanted to get some attention, you could actually write, "Hi, Tom." And it's like they see their name, they're like, oh, this is for me. And you could point to something that you want them to show. You could change the colors on things. So definitely a tool worth having in your marketing arsenal. It's a totally free tool. So I highly suggest this one because it allows you to do so much more. As you learn a lot more, you'll get to see and rely a lot on LightShot. So I'm going to move on to the next tool, but I wanted to showcase this one because this is like the backbone of my business. It's one of those backbone tools that I use a lot. I could open an email. Someone has an issue with anything. I could just go to that page that they're having an issue with, highlight what I want them to see and say, you know what, this should be step 1. This is step 2. Go here. And I could literally, write it out for folks and say, point to step 1 that they should log in here, right? That they should do something here. and then take a copy of it and send it through an email. So awesome thing to do. Also, if you're having problems, let's say you're having problems with whatever, you come up into a snag, you're trying to work with something and you have a snag to it, you could do this and send people these pictures so they know exactly what you're talking about, right? There's no question. You take a screenshot of it, you point to the area that you're having problems, like I'm having problems here. Or do you want to show them that you're getting this error message? So a very nice tool to have, whether you want to use it for your marketing purposes or your communications with other people in terms of showing them stuff you want them to see. So that's what I'm going to say about Lightshot. I'm going to move on to the next tool because I think you're going to like that tool as well. Another free tool. Now this free tool is called TinyURL. Now TinyURL allows you to shorten your long affiliate links. So let's say you have long affiliate links, right? You have those long affiliate links. It's going to shorten them for you. Let's see. So if that's not spelled right, spell check is just not working. So let's say you have an affiliate link that's www.besteasy. Actually, I'm not going to put that there. Let's say any company.com/my affiliate link. So whatever company you're in, say for instance that's your long affiliate link. What you could do with this is, and let's see if I'm able to get something here. Amazon affiliate. Let's go see if we get a link for Amazon. So let's say someone was, advertising Amazon products or something to that effect, and they had a long affiliate link. Let's say that was their affiliate link, and it's like, well, that's a pretty long affiliate link. I mean, can you imagine sending someone that affiliate link and they're going, what is that? So the thing you could do is, let's put it on here. So let's say that was that long affiliate link. Let's add a text. Control V here. So that's the affiliate. You see how long that is? And if you're posting this in, say, an ad site, classified ad site, or some other place that you're marketing, people look at this long link and they're thinking, it screams just amateur. It's saying to these folks, you know what, this person doesn't know what they're doing if they're going to post this whole link so I can see exactly what it is. So when they see it, they know exactly. Make money with Amazon affiliate program. They know exactly where you want them, you're sending them. So the thing to do is you could actually shorten this link to make it a short, cute little link where people don't know what it is, or make it custom to you. So you'd come to a program like TinyURL here. Actually it's tiny.cc. So it's tiny.cc. And you'd actually post your long affiliate link in that bar. You see how long it is? Very long. And then when you see this button here, it says tiny.cc. And this is where you could say maybe work with John P. So this kind of, make it custom to you. And look what happens when I hit the word tiny. So all I did was put that long URL in that box right there, copied and pasted. And then with tiny.cc, I put whatever I want the word people to see, so it's memorable to the people who are seeing it. Then I hit tiny, and it says it doesn't like this one because it contains funny characters and underscores. So I don't guess it doesn't like that one. We're going to go try something else. Let's do Google. Let's take the link for Google. Let's do that. All right. Let's say, let's find some link here. Top luxury cars. We're just gonna go find some random link here and make it a tiny URL. It doesn't like those. All right. So let's say that is the page. 10 most popular cars. Let's try that one. I think it has some of those dashes. It might not like those, but let's try it in tiny. So whatever your affiliate link, that's what you'll be doing here, or whatever link you want to, in a sense, have people not really see, but you want them to go to that page, and you do it here. So let's do Tiny again. And so it doesn't like it. And that's okay. We're going to go do something like Google, something really simple. www.google.com. So if that's your affiliate link, you hit the word Tiny. And you know what? We're going to start all over again. I think it doesn't like what I've done. And let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to open a page that I have. And we're just going to go put that in there. All right, so let's go back to Tiny here with Control V, that one, and your custom URL is work with John P, and we'll hit the word Tiny. And Tiny goes to work to shorten whatever link you put in there, and now it's this, it creates this little tiny.cc work with John. So that big ugly link that you had, that if people look at it, they'll know exactly what it is. Now you have a nice little link here that when I copy it, I'm going to copy it and paste it over here. That Tiny gives us a nice little link that looks like this. So it goes from your long affiliate link to whatever information you want. So people will see that, so they're more in tune to say, you know what, this looks like something really legit. It's not some long link that they're wondering, why would someone send me this long link? Or going, I know exactly what this is, so I'm not going to click on the link. This way, it allows you to customize and personalize the link that you have. Now, the other great feature to Tiny CC, you know, just masking your long links and sending people to the page that you want, it also tracks the hits to it. So it could tell you how many hits, how many people actually click on this link. So you can even do stuff like, you know what, you got this www. Your affiliate link, use google.com. You could actually tell it what you want. So you could create like what they call it, a tracker link. So if you wanted to track and see where your traffic is coming from, let's say you're advertising on Facebook and you want to wonder, you know, is Facebook giving me any hits to my ads? You come to Tiny URL, you put your affiliate link in here, whatever page you want, say, and more than time, you're actually going to put a lead capture page in here. So you put your lead capture page in here, and you could, you know, code it to be like maybe Facebook, but in a fashion that you know, Facebook 1. So the first ad on Facebook, so this is the one ad, and maybe the date you put it on there. Say, let's say you put it on there 3/12/20 and 18. So you see how it's different, and now you could track it. So when people click on this link, you know it came from Facebook. This is your first ad on Facebook, and it has the date. So you know exactly where it came from. So when you hit Tiny, www, oh, it's missing the HTTP. All right, HTTP, www.google.com, and then we hit Tiny. Okay, you see it made that link your tracking link. So when you copy it, I'm just going to paste it on here so you can see the difference of what we did here. And Control V. So now you have a tracking link that you could, wherever you're advertising, say you're advertising on some traffic exchange, you could put the traffic exchange name right here. I mean, not the whole name, but some variation of it so you could know what it is. And then the date, or if you want to put something else, something memorable to you. So as people click on this, you know where this traffic is coming from. So that's an awesome thing about Tiny URL. But in order to do that, you definitely want to create a free account. So I'm actually going to log into my Tiny URL so you could see what that looks like when you're tracking your hits. So you can see I have like 77 URLs in here. So I've actually shortened 77 URLs. And by doing that, it allows me to see my hits to it. So you can see that I just created these two, right? Work with John. So there's no clicks. It would have told me if there was a click there. You can see that I have Tiny CC with join BEW with K. and I had gotten 45 clicks to this. So this is telling me that wherever I place this ad, this link, that 45 people clicked on it. So I keep a track of where I place these links, right? So I know where the traffic is coming from. You can see that this, I created a link, and that's the clicks I got to it. Wherever I posted that link, that's the clicks I got to it. For this one, I got 179 clicks, and you could just see, you know, different things that I'm getting clicks for. You can see I created something here, and I got like 3,000 clicks on it wherever I advertise this. And it's going to tell you how many clicks you got and how many unique clicks you have. So that's the total amount of people who clicked on it. But these are actually the total people that clicked on it. This shows you the repeat. So if someone came and clicked on it once and then come back again, it's going to count them as a unique click. But when they click again, they're going to be in the total, but not the unique. The other thing you'll notice here, if you want to check and see how it's going, if people are still clicking on it, on these ads, it gives you a tally here. So it told me the total clicks, but if you see that this is in green right here, that means someone recently clicked on this link, like recently. So this is just an awesome tool if you're looking to track where your traffic is coming from and you want to do it in a free fashion, because there's a lot of tools out there that, you know, you have to pay to learn where the traffic is coming from. They track where your hits are coming from, and it's like a monthly fee of, could be anywhere from $30 per month on up. So it's an expensive thing if you're using, you know, trackers to track where your traffic is coming from. I mean, it's worth it, very well worth it to know where your traffic is coming from, because you know where your traffic is coming from, right, where you're getting the most of your traffic, then you could scale up and keep advertising on those platforms. So this is a great tool for you to use to do that with. So this is another free tool that I use in my arsenal here that, you know, it's another one must have, especially if you're just starting out, you're looking for free tools that you can use to implement in your business. This is an awesome tool. It's very easy to use, it's free to use, and it's as simple as just, you know, let's do that again. So from the home screen, putting your link in here, and you want to be using a lead capture page, right? Because if you're advertising online, the thing is you want to capture your leads so you're able to send them follow-up messages and show them what I've showed you with LightShot, right? That's where LightShot comes in. This way you could show your leads the activity and results you're having in your business by sending them out cool emails that they could look at. Because if you're sending out boring emails, you know, it doesn't have much meat and substance, you're not showing them different things, like maybe giving them a link they could just click on and go see something cool, or see, you know, then people tend not to stick around. But, you know, if you're able to do these kind of things and show them different things, then that's when you're getting engagement from your audience here that you're advertising to. So two tools that definitely work very well in sync. LightShot allows you to, you know, send out awesome pictures. Even on the website, you can post these things on your website. If you have a blog, whatever it is, LightShot just helps you put pictures on there. And then, of course, TinyCC, you could use to track where that traffic is coming from. You could code it, you know, by putting it in the custom URL, what you want it to say. Let's say you want to say money proof. You want to say money proof 1. So you're in a business, you're showing your money proof of, or that you're having, or if you want to say business increased in 24 hours. So you could see that people could read this kind of stuff and see exactly what this is and be curious. You can definitely engage them and raise curiosity by them just reading what the link is. So very, very simple stuff here that allows you to track things and also engage your audience. So that's what TinyURL will do for you. Now, let me move on to the last tool, because I know it's a lot of information, but I really want to get into it so you can see some of the applications to these. Because you can get these free tools, right? You can get any free tool you want online, but if you don't know how to use it to increase, you know, in your marketing, then it's like not worth having it. You just have this tool, it's like, well, yeah, I have a tool, but if you don't know how to use it or what to use it for, then it's not going to really work in increasing your business. Now, the next tool I want to show you is, let's see, I'm actually logged into it. I'm actually going to go to Google and search for this tool. So the next tool I wanted to show you is a tool that's it's 2-in-1. It allows you to shorten your long URLs, and it also allows you to rotate them. And you're going, why would I want to shorten them and rotate them? But let me show you what that is and how you could use it in your marketing. So this tool is called TPM Rotator. It's a free, unlimited URL rotator. The thing that it does, though, it does the same thing like TinyURL does. It shortens those long URLs. So where I showed you here, it shortened those URLs. TPM does the same thing. And where is that? So it does the same thing. But the other thing it does is it rotates your links. Now, you're going, what is a rotator? Why would I need a rotator? Now, let me show you what that does, because that's going to open up your eyes to some of the possibilities that you probably never thought of. And I'll open this in a new tab, and then we could get you some insight on why you'd want to use this kind of a tool. So this tool allows you, so TPM Rotator allows you to shorten your links. So you could shorten your links, just like you could do with TinyCC. So you could shorten those long links. So that's one key feature to it. The next thing to this is you could rotate them. So you could rotate your links. Now, why would you want to rotate your links? Now, here's the thing with this. You already see the benefit of shortening long URLs with TinyCC. You got a long URL. You don't want people to see exactly that, okay, I'm marketing Best Easy Work, right? It's like, oh, they'll know exactly what this is. So you could shorten it up so they don't know. So that's one benefit to this. The other thing is, with TPM Rotator allows you to rotate your links. So let's say you have 5 lead capture pages, right? You have 5 lead capture pages or 2 lead capture pages or however many. You have just 2 pages that you want to advertise on the same site, or you want to show people, but you want to show them one at a time. So let's say you have 5 lead pages. We call them LPs. And you want to advertise them on, say, some free sites. You're going to advertise them on a free site, but you don't want to go back to this free site and put 5 advertisements, right? Because it's time consuming to go to the site, write out this one ad with this one lead capture page. So you have lead page number 1. So that's lead page number 1. Then you have to put another ad and put lead page number 2. So this is lead page number 2 you have here. Then you post another ad, and then you put the link for lead page number 3, and so forth. You get my drift here. So you're posting like 5 separate ads, right? And you're putting the lead pages on it in the link section. Now, what if you were able to just post one ad, right? And people were able to see all 5 different lead pages that you have by just you placing one ad. And you could track them. Right? What if you could track them? What if you could create a tiny URL for each one of these 5 ads? So see how you can layer these things, these tools that I'm showing you? What if you could put tracking links? So these are all tracking links. And so when people click on this one link that you wrote in the email, so you wrote an email, it's your email, and then you place the link on here. That's the link that people are going to click on. So when they click on it, they're going to get to your website, whatever website that is. Let's say we'll just open that up. So that's the front page of the TPM Rotator. So I'm going to put a link below so you could get to this page. Let's say this is your business, right? So you want people to go to this page, but you have 5 of them. You have 5 pages that you have in your business. Say you have a video sales page that you want them to go to, but you want them to go to a different one every time they go there. This is what you do. You do something like a rotator to rotate those links. Actually, where are we? So when people go to click on the link, it's going to show them, say, maybe page number 1. Then they click on it again, it's going to show them page number 2. Click on it again, they're going to see page number 3. So you're showing them all these 5 pages by just giving them one single link. So when they click on it, so let's say you wrote a message, it's like, you know what, I don't want to remember these 5 different links, but I want to have access to these 5 different links. You could put them all in a rotator, so when someone clicks on them, they can see all these different pages. You know what, let me take you to the back office so you can just see exactly what I'm talking about. So I've created some rotator links here. And with TPM, it's free to sign up, and you just go to Rotator Setup, and you could actually, you know what? I gotta log in. Lock me out. When I log in here, you'll see that simple platform to use. You go to Rotator Setup, and you're able to give it a name. So let's say you want to give it a name, My Business Lead Pages. So you can see I'm advising you to use lead pages here because you want to capture your lead. You're going through all this trouble, right, of doing all this marketing stuff. You want to capture your leads so you're not working as hard every day you're going out there trying to get traffic. So you can see it tagged it as My Business Lead Page. You gave it a title. Now I'm going to actually go edit it and put the links in it. So it created this link for me already, and now all I got to go tell it is what site do I want to send people to. So let's say I want to send to my lead page number 1, and my lead page number 1 is, I don't know, let's go find something. Then my lead page number 1 is this. So I'm going to go in, copy my link that I want my prospects to go to, and I'm going to paste it in there. So I pasted that one in there. That one's done. Now I could go post another link in there. So I put lead page number 2. And I'm going to go get a link. And you know what? Let me go get a link here. So I'm just going to go get a random link. So this is one of the video sales pages I have that I use for my business here. So I'm just going to take that link and post it in there. So it could be anything you want people to see, right? And I post it in there. And let's do one more so you can get the effect of what this is. And I could put lead page number 3. And then I'll just go grab some kind of, gonna go grab some kind of page here. So I got that page. I'm just gonna grab the link for it and go back to my rotator here, paste it in there, add it. All right, you can see I added 3 links in there. I could add as many as I want to. And you can see all I got is just one link. So it's telling me just copy this one link. And when people click on this one link, they'll be able to see this page the first time they do it, this page the second time, and this page the third time. So let me go open this in a new tab here so you could see it. So you can see it's loading in the new tab here. And you can see that's what I got. Actually, you know what? Let's go paste it in. Actually, let's do it again. So that's one. Now, you'll see that the other one comes right up after I refresh the page. It just automatically went to the next page that I have in my rotator here. So the first one was of the video. The second one was of the lead capture page. And the third one, right, when I hit this button here and I refresh the page here, you'll see that it's going to bring up the third page I put in the rotator. And actually, where are we? Perfect. So it's loading here. So that's 1. That one's 2. And the third one. Actually, I think I did something goofy here. That one. So you can see that, I think I messed up copying and pasting this link. So you can see just by clicking on this link here, it rotated through at least these 2 that I have here. Of course, you double check and make sure it's rotating, because if you did something goofy, it's not going to rotate to the others. So that's as simple as this tool is. So it shortened all these long links, but then it also allowed people, when they click on it, it rotated. So here's how you use that. Let's say you're writing an email to your email list, or you're writing an email to someone you're looking to join your business, or looking to, I don't know, introduce your business or show them something. You could actually put whatever links you want them to go to in a rotator. So if you can't remember which one they should see, you know, it's like, you know what, I can't be bothered thinking about which one they should see. I don't know which one is the perfect one for them. You could put it on a rotator and have the rotator kind of rotate the links that they see. So you don't have to go try and post this link to this person and that link to that person. So if you have like 5, say, pages that you want someone to go to throughout the series of your email series to them, you can put all those pages in one link. And when you're writing your emails, all you're doing is copying one link to every single email that you have. So you don't have to come here and say, okay, I'm going to show this one in, my autoresponder message number 1, and then show this one in my autoresponder message number 2, and show this one in my autoresponder number 3. All you do is put them all in the same bucket and take this one link and post just this one link in every single emails. And when you post it in every single emails, when someone clicks on this rotator link, so I'm going to copy this. Let's copy this. So what you do is you write your autoresponder message, right? Or if your message to that person, and then you just paste that link in the autoresponder message. So this way, when Tom gets his email, he clicks on it, guess what? It's going to show him one page. When they click on it again, it's going to show them a different page. And actually, now I'm curious to find out why this didn't work, but I'll go back and figure it out and update it. So that's the simpleness of this system here, just a simple setup. And you can see you can create as many as you want. I created as unlimited. Now, you know what? Let me do this. And it also keeps tracks of how many hits you've got. And if you want to take something out, so let's say, for instance, we just created My Biz lead pages. Let's say, you know what, this lead capture page isn't doing so well, or I don't like this one. You could actually delete it from here, so it doesn't show up when people click on the link. So you could delete it, so they're not permanent. Now, here's another great feature to this that I'm sure, you've never thought of, but you need to think about these things when you're advertising out there. Let's say you go to some remote classified ad site, right? Some remote place that you're advertising, and you're getting lots of hits, right? You're getting lots of hits, and you're going, where is this traffic coming from? And you're going, oh my goodness, I'm getting lots of traffic from this place. But then all of a sudden, wherever you're sending the traffic to dries up. So let's say you're marketing a business, and that business, is not doing as well. So it flopped. And you're going, but I'm getting all this traffic from wherever I place this link. Now you could actually come in here and redirect where that traffic is going from. Because in the old way of advertising, if you place a link, let's say on a classified ad site, let's see here. I'm just going to try and get, all right. Let's say you place a link on, say, Craigslist. You know what, let's do Backpage, because that's easier to advertise on. So let's say you post a link on Backpage, just your straight lead capture page, Backpage, P-A-G-E. You post this link on Backpage, right? So you have a link on Backpage that's out there, and that link is generating you traffic. It's getting you lots of traffic. In fact, traffic is just coming in like nonstop, and you're going, holy smokes, wouldn't it be nice if I could change this link to something else? But you don't remember where the heck you place it at. You place so many ads, it's like, I don't remember which ad it's in. I don't know where it's coming from. But man, you'd love to capitalize on this traffic and send it somewhere else. You can't do that because you don't know where to go find that ad you placed. And even in some case, even if you found the ad, you can't change it. The ad is like locked, right? The link is just in there, and you can't change that link. Now, by using a rotator, like TPN, you could come in here and change this website address that you're sending your traffic to. So you could delete it, right? So, this one, it goes to this page. Let's say you didn't want them to go to that page anymore. You wanted to send them somewhere else, but the traffic just keeps coming in. You could actually delete this one and replace it with the new link you want people to get to. Now, they're still clicking on the same link. So the beauty of it is that link is still active out there. It's going to send you traffic. You can't change it, but you could change where it's pointing to. I hope you're seeing, why this is such a powerful tool and why I use it. Because, you spend time placing so many advertisements. You placed, your links are out there all over the place. You just can't keep up with them after a while. Because after you post, 50, 100 ads, or you have links in your emails, links that you've sent to people. Once you send a link to a person, you can't take that link back. But you know what? You can certainly change what page they're going to go to. And that's how you're able to do it with TPN Rotator. So that's why I like that. So you've seen 3 separate tools here. Lightshot, that allows you to capture your screen capture here, put words on it. So you could definitely use it in your marketing, say like your your email series, your emails that you send personally out to people in your team, your group, even, you know, your personal life. You could use LightShot. Very great tool to use. The next thing I showed you was Tiny. Actually, where is that one? TinyCC, tiny.cc, which I'll put the links below so you can have all this information. TinyCC allows you to cloak your long links and make them into short, memorable links, and even make them into trackable links. So you can come back in this back office here and see how many clicks you're getting to those ads. The other thing I showed you was TPN Rotator. This allows you to not only shorten your long links, but it also allows you to replace. So if you have a link in there that's not performing well, you could drop it and put something else in there, because it tells you the hits you've gotten, and if you're not seeing any results from it, let's say you've gotten lots of hits to like your lead capture page #1, but you're not seeing any opt-ins from it, then you kind of say, you know what, let me try something else. And you could definitely delete this one and maybe put lead capture page #3. So you could kind of cue these to where you want to go. So you could use tracking as well, because you could actually say, you know what, this rotator 56292, I put this rotator on that page, or I put this rotator on some free sites. So you could do it that way. The difference between these two is between TPN Rotator and, let's say, a tiny.cc. TinyCC allows you to customize, right? It allows you to customize your link, the tracking link. So you could put whatever words you want in here. Whereas the difference with TPN, it doesn't allow you to put the word. It automatically gives you that tracking link. But TPN is a more robust link cloaker. In the sense that these links more stick when you advertise them outside. Sometimes you're not able to put certain links in TinyCC and get it to cloak it, because it says that it comes up with some funny words. So if you're getting that kind of problem where you put a link in here, you try to cloak it, and when you hit Tiny, it gives you some error message. That link can't be cloaked on here, and so that's why you might need another tool like TPN Rotator to kind of cloak it. So if you're just starting out, you know, TinyCC is a great tool. As you can see, it's just simple, easy to use. A link in there, not much to it. But, you know, as you get a little bit more experience, you want to use something like this, which is a little bit more robust. I mean, I use both of them for different reasons, because this one's not, you know, TinyCC really quick. I can use it very quickly. TPN Rotator, this is where you're putting some thought and strategizing pretty much how you're going to market online. So this is just a little bit more robust, and this is just, you know, simple. Let's get something started and do this with the Tiny TPN Rotator. It allows you to rotate your links so you can have some control and some kind of automation process to what you're doing, because you're able to rotate your links so you don't have to remember, oh, which link is for lead capture page #1. This way you can just put them all in here. And actually, you know, let me see if I have that. So you could see if I have, so you could see I did something here where I tracked links here to different things I was doing. I had 5 lead pages. I put them in all one rotator here by themselves, and this way I was able to track how those were doing. So you could either put them separate, or you could put them all in, let's see here. And actually I don't have any, but I put rotators all in one. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this webinar. It was more informational kind of things, the tools you must have in your arsenal to use in your business if you want to become, you know, a better marketer online. These are some of the things you should definitely look into practicing in terms of using them in your advertising so you get better with them over time. They're very simple tools to use, but of course, when you're just beginning and you don't know about these tools, or you haven't used tools like this, it seems very confusing. But my advice to you is just start using them. Sign up for the free accounts with all these tools that I mentioned, because believe me, at some point you're going to need them in your tools. So I want to thank you guys for joining me on this webinar. Of course, when I post new webinars, I'm going to be posting it to the email that you're on. So if you definitely want to be a part of these webinars, you definitely want to look for those emails. When I send them out, I get you special invites to these webinars. So guys, you have a great day, and thanks for being on this webinar.